Good evening, everyone. It is March 26, 2013, and I waited till late in the evening to present this video. We're going to take a look at YAHSHUA praying in the Garden of Gethsemane and the arrest of YAHSHUA. I do want to make mention that, as I did in the presentation of the betrayal of YAHSHUA and the Last Supper, that if you look at your calendar today, and today being Tuesday, it may say Passover, but I want to take the calendar back in time. I want to go back 2,000 years. And that's why it may seem that I may be lagging. When we go back in time, back to the calendar, back 2,000 years, when these events unfolded, it would be tonight. It would be Tuesday evening, with the crucifixion taking place on Nisan 14, which would be Wednesday afternoon. Now, I just want to make mention that I'm looking at the view counts on the video that I uploaded earlier today on the betrayal of YAHSHUA and the Last Supper with the disciples. And I want to thank those of you that really, truly love YAHSHUA that viewed this video. Now, I did a video also today on threats coming from North Korea that they want to nuke the United States, and the view count quadrupled the amount of people that viewed the betrayal and the Last Supper of YAHSHUA. I also want to make mention in this video that Satan has, for so long, the early church, the Church of Rome, he has infiltrated the Catholic Church to the point that for all this time, if you tell and feed a lie long enough, people will believe it. Many on Friday to come will be observing the crucifixion, and the Catholics religion and the Pope, they call it good. So I just wanted to show you how Satan likes to come in and infiltrate. He infiltrates organized religion, especially Rome, the Vatican. And Friday, when you've been fed a lie long enough, you will believe it, coming out of Rome and the Catholic Church and the Pope, and Christians, Protestants, all will gather and recognize Friday as the crucifixion day. And the Catholic Church and the Pope call it good. All right, we're going to go to Matthew 26, the King James Version Bible, and we're going to begin at verse 36. Then cometh YAHSHUA with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, Sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here, and watch with me. And he went a little farther, and fell on his face, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and saith unto Peter, What? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation. But the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. He went away again the second time, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them, and went away again, and prayed the third time, saying the same words. Then cometh he to his disciples, and saith unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. I want everyone to understand that while YAHSHUA is in the Garden of Gethsemane and he is praying, but he is in such distress, but he is sweating profusely, and his sweat is blood when the blood vessels have ruptured. And this is a very rare but known medical condition when you are under such stress, but you sweat blood. YAHSHUA sweat blood for all of us, for you and for I, knowing what lies ahead. Let's begin again at verse 47. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and elders of the people. We have to understand that Judas betrayed YAHSHUA. He went to the high priest, and they offered him 30 pieces of silver. And then he knew they sought out to kill YAHSHUA, and he had to move quickly. He had to move quickly now, knowing that this would take place before the Passover. They wanted to get YAHSHUA arrested, and they wanted to kill him before the Passover. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. And forthwith he came to YAHSHUA and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And YAHSHUA said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then come they, and laid hands on YAHSHUA, and took him. And behold, one of them, which were with YAHSHUA, stretched out his hand, and drew his sword, and struck a servant of the high priest, and smote off his ear. And if we read in the book of John, we find out that this is none other than Simon Peter. Then said YAHSHUA unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled? But thus it must be. In that same hour said YAHSHUA to the multitudes, Are ye come out as against a thief, with swords and staves, for to take me? I sat daily with you teaching in the temple, and ye laid no hold on me. But all this was done, that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled. And they that had laid hold on YAHSHUA led him away to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the scribes and the elders were assembled. But Peter followed him afar off unto the high priest's palace, and went in and sat with the servants to see the end. Now the chief priests and elders and all the council sought false witness against YAHSHUA to put him to death, but found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the least, at the last came 2 false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God, and to build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witnesses against thee? But YAHSHUA held his peace. And the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living God, that thou tell us whether thou be the Christ, the Son of God. Yahshua saith unto him, Thou hast said, Nevertheless I say unto you, Hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power, and coming in the clouds of heaven. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, He hath spoken blasphemy. What further need have we of witnesses? Behold, now ye have heard his blasphemy. What think ye? They answered and said, He is guilty of death. Then did they spit in his face, and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palms of their hands, saying, Prophesy unto us, thou Christ. Who is he that smote thee? Now Peter sat without in the palace, and a damsel came unto him, saying, Thou also wast with Yahshua of Galilee. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou sayest. And when he was gone out into the porch, another maid saw him, and said unto them that were there, This fellow was also with Yahshua of Nazareth. And again he denied with an oath, I do not know the man. And after a while came unto him they that stood by, and said to Peter, Surely thou also art one of them, for thy speech bewrayeth thee. Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. And Peter remembered the words of Yahshua, which said unto him, Before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. And he went out and wept bitterly. Leave me comments, everyone. Yahshua bless you. Coming up next, the crucifixion of the King of Kings.